I wanted to speak to you today about the important subject of conscious awareness. And I mention conscious awareness an awful lot in my videos because it is such an important concept for us to consider, especially when we're thinking about personal development and personal actualization. And when we're speaking about safe relationship training as well. And I'm just going to mention conscious awareness in the context of our personal growth and in the context of remaining safe in our relationships and in our lives. And the reason for this is because when we become consciously aware of what is happening within and without in our environment, we actually raise our own level of consciousness at the same time. And I want to expand on that a little bit because this is such an important concept to understand and for us to bring into our lives as far as our personal development is concerned, and also our happiness, because when we become more consciously aware, we are able to then protect ourselves more, because it is a discipline when we become more consciously aware that we can integrate within our life, and it can become part of our safe relationship toolbox and our personal development toolbox as well. So fostering the ability to remain consciously aware can be increased through practice, as many things are. In other words, when we raise our consciousness through our awareness and focusing on our awareness in our everyday life or in our interactions with other people, or even by self-observation, we then become more consciously aware of our own behaviour and the behaviour of others. So it's really all about focus and focusing our consciousness on what is happening within a situation or within our life or within our inner being. And when we do so, as I mentioned earlier, it actually raises our consciousness to another level as well as being a really good discipline to integrate within our lives. And as far as safe relationship training is concerned, of course, maintaining a higher level of conscious awareness means that we are in touch with our inner knowing, that internal warning system, and we are more in touch with what is happening as far as the other person is concerned in the interaction between us and them. In other words, we're focusing more clearly, with more clarity, on what they are saying, where they're coming from, and possibly who they are at the end of the day. So as far as safe relationship training is concerned, and training ourselves to be more aware, consciously, using this skill in our everyday interactions with people is a really good tip. And also, as far as our personal development is concerned, of course, we then increase our own awareness as far as our own growth is concerned. And through self-observation, as far as our own behaviour is concerned in everyday interaction, as well as the choices that we make in our own life, which is very important, of course, to be very aware of the type of choices that we're making, and importantly, to learn our lessons from those choices so that we can make better choices in the future. So as you can imagine, maintaining and increasing conscious awareness is quite an important skill to foster. And the more we exercise that skill, the more it becomes second nature. In other words, we naturally become more consciously aware when we exercise the skill on a consistent basis in our everyday life. So I just wanted to leave that concept with you, and I do hope it's helpful for the future, for the sake of your own personal development, and also as far as safe relationship training is concerned, and maintaining our overall well-being and our happiness, which is really important. So, as always, stay safe and happy. Bye-bye.